Can Jordan Dawson win a Brownlow, Lloyd?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's been in the best 3 players for the season. So we're going to get to the
in
top...
the comp.
In the comp, yeah. So that's how good he is.
Well, he was one of the best 3 on the ground for the Crows in their big win Friday night against Brisbane Lions. He stood up in all the key moments, Lloyd. Have a look at what he does here.
What I liked about his game is I thought Dunkley held him for the first 3 quarters, did a pretty good job, and they sent him forward. And he's a big guy, Jordan Dawson, and that sort of overwhelmed Dunkley in the last quarter. So he was instrumental in the first 3 goals, where they kicked 5 goals to start the last quarter, and it was off the back of Jordan Dawson. So that's a sign of a great
Look at this moment,
player.
Lloyd. This is as big a pack mark as you're going to get in 2025. He took it, and then more importantly, went back and drilled it.
Yeah, he's an inspirational player. He has been. He was a wingman at the Swans, and now he's turned himself into a big-bodied midfield. And I love the defence, which you and I have touched on a number of times at the Adelaide Crows, and they're unheralded, but they get the job done every week. Josh Worrell is one of the biggest improvers in the game.
So's that man there, Mark Keane.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming from Keane either. Here's Worrell late in the piece. They were absolutely under siege, this Adelaide Crow defence late in that last quarter. Should have won Brisbane, as Chris
Michael
Fagan
Annie
said.
coming in there.
And Michael Annie did the job on Charlie Cameron all night.
So they had their chances, the Lions, and you can argue they're going as well as you possibly can as a premiership defending team. But to have 10 shots at goal and to register only 8 behinds amongst that last quarter of action, Lordo, it's one that not just got away, but one that they should be embarrassed about losing. Look at the skill of these players normally. Cam Rayner missing this. We'll see Lachie Neale miss one. He just cannot simply miss. And there were mistakes galore. Devon Robertson came in as the sub and had moments that he would like back as well.
Yeah, 3-quarter time, I was doing this game and they just had all the answers, Brisbane. They were the better side. So that 5 goals for me came from nowhere, from the Adelaide Crows. And then it was all Brisbane again for the last 12 or 15 minutes. And it sums up their year. They've been inconsistent, so they're still thereabouts, obviously, in the top 4 mix. But, yeah, they have been inconsistent.
You don't see Zach Bailey kick a ball like that on more than one occasion in the last quarter. And again, Lachie Neale, we laud him, Lordo, but he has to kick that. And he knows that.
Yeah, 4 points that's got away from them big time, the Brisbane Lions. And well done to the Crows. Nixie said we've lost a lot of tight ones in the past, and they fell on the right side of that one.